Well,
if she can believe it, you know.
Well, she has very strong faith. No doubt about that.
Where she go to church?
Well, we go to the crossing.
Huh?
We go to the crossing now.
Is it a Catholic church or
No.
denominational or
Non-denominational.
something? Yeah.
And it's...
Well, that's... God's what... In Korea, God's what kept me from going nutty. Believe it or not. And I said, if you get me through this, then I'll go to church every Sunday. And I go to church every Sunday. And I'm keeping my word.
Well,
you can't imagine how scary it is when you go in there and there's these people wrapped in white bandages and the whole war routine. Scary. The heat lightning, only it ain't heat lightning.
Yeah.
Up north.
Well.
But you know, I could pray, believe it or not, and it calmed me.
I absolutely believe that.
You know, you're just not as scared after you pray.
Yeah.
And we all have to do that, because that's the way life is. There's lots of ups and downs, and that's another thing you need to show her is that things go bad and then they get better, and then they go bad. Everybody, you can pick out anybody you know, and they've all got bad things happening.
Mm-hmm. I know, I agree. It's been really a journey for me, too.
Yeah.
I mean, I feel like I was sort of lost, you know, as far as God goes, until just the last few years.
Yeah.
And I kind of chalk a lot of that up to taking Reagan to Catholic school. And marrying Van and his family and their relationship with God.
I told Jackie, you know, I wanted you to get married and have a kid, and you did. And that was what I wanted for you. So you know.
Changes everything.
You couldn't have it any better.
Well, really. It changes everything.
Yeah.
It's certainly...
And it's what life's all about, really, you know. What
the best.
Purpose is there in life if you don't extend your life with your children?
Yeah.
And see, I've got 7 grandchildren, and you're going to have 2 or 3 grandchildren, or 4 or 5, like Susie's got 4. And both of my daughters, Steve married a Catholic, and Clark's a Catholic.
Mm.
So Susie's a Catholic.
I didn't know. She's Catholic?
Susie's Catholic.
Good. I mean, I think that's funny when people are really unapproving.
Their 2 daughters both went to Visitation Academy.
Oh, yeah, I did know that.
In St. Louis.
Yeah.
And that's a Catholic school.
Oh,
Costs $40,000 a year apiece.
I know.
She told me that. Go through high school.
Good Lord.
Clark is he's amazing.
Yes.
Susie doesn't buy nothing cheap.
Yeah.
If it ain't expensive, it's no good. And her mother was that way, Lydia. Lydia grew up, her parents were poor, and they had used furniture, and everything was used, nothing was new. And you could give Lydia a $10,000 antique dresser, and she didn't want it. It's old. She didn't want anything old. And we went 30 years together. And she's been gone for 30 years.
I know.
And you helped fill that in for me, which you know. I went with old Janice for 10 years. Then she got married. And that's when I started hanging out with you and Carl, you know.
Yeah.
Mostly you.
Yeah. I thought it was all Carl.
I still think about, remember that time we went downtown?
To St. Louis?
In Kansas City. We went down to the caterer's place, They were out catering, and you and I went in there and ate dinner, I think. They danced. We
Yep.
were dancing.
Yeah.
I still
You had a beer or two with me then.
Huh?
You would have a beer or two with me then.
Yeah.
That was fun.
Yeah. Yeah, you know, I spill more beer than most people ever drank. I told Jackie a while ago, the shack down there by the shack down there by Jesse Hall, you know.
Oh, I know the shack.
We used to go in there in the afternoons to drink beer.
So did I.
And I told her I went in there one day and I had a $10 bill. A $10 bill.
That's a lot.
And beer was a dime a glass.
And you ran out of money.
I run out of money. I drank 100 glasses of beer.
Well, maybe not. Maybe you tipped a little bit.
I told you, did I tell you about the Benzedrine inhalers? Did I ever tell you that story? Well, the Crown Drugstore sold Benzedrine inhalers. And, of course, Benzedrine is an upper. It wakes you up. That's what the bomber flew over Germany. They took Benzedrine pills to stay awake. Well, somebody, I don't know who figured it out, that you take that inhaler and break it open, and there's a little accordion-shaped piece of blotter in there, you know, it's got this Benzedrine in it. And you could go drink beer all afternoon, be tired and run down, and you take a half of one of those little strips, just one little strip, there's about 10 or 12 strips in there folded up like an accordion. You take half of one of those strips, put it in a Coke and shake it up. Hell, it's just like you woke up from a 10-hour sleep. It just completely, it did speed your heart up, probably.
Well, that's why you had to get shocked.
Huh?
That's probably why you had to get shocked.
Yeah, probably.
And there's Monroe come to see you.
I remember I took an econ test, economics, 5-hour, and I had the test that I was going to take. Of course, they changed the numbers, but you could study that test and you'd know every
From the Beta House.
Yeah, the Beta House had it.
Yeah.
And I took a strip and put it in a Coke to drink it. Stayed up all night and went to class at 8 o'clock the next morning without batting an eye, you know. Took the test, went back to the Beta House, you know, about 8 or 9 or 10 o'clock, and went to bed, and I laid there till 4 o'clock in the afternoon. Just finally got up. I couldn't even go to sleep. I didn't go to sleep for about 40 hours. But some girl at Stevens, the word got around, you know, how it goes around, and some girl at Stevens took that whole...
Can I get you a drink of water or something?
Yeah, I'll take a drink. Some girl at Stevens took a whole package, the whole shot, and it paralyzed her.
Oh my gosh.
So you couldn't buy Benzedrine anymore after that.
Oh.
Did you bring, is this Jack's glass? I think so. I don't know. We had a stem glass.
No, this was a glass of water.
Oh, just a minute ago, yeah.
Thank you, madame.
You're welcome, my sir. Monsieur.
We don't have any more wine in here, do we? Don't we have some to open?
Yeah, it's in the car.
Well, this has been fun, all this reminiscing, hasn't it?
Yeah, That's about all there is.
Yeah.
It did, you know, Julie and I can do a lot of reminiscing.
Yeah.
We've been together a lot. My favorite picture, one of my favorite pictures is you and me in that boat.
Oh,
Back
yeah.
to that boat.
I know, I still have that hat.
Yeah, going down the Mississippi River.
Wasn't that the Missouri?
No, it's the Mississippi. We went south of St. Louis. That guy's,
From St. Charles.
no.
Was that Mississippi?
Well, another time we went to St. Charles. One time we went south down there by that
You're probably
duck
right.
hunting place.
Oh, yeah, that guy. Yeah, you're right. You're right.
Those guys were gay, I think.
Really?
They had a black lab.
Yeah. They were gay?
I think so.
And he went to Missouri Valley.
Well, the guy that whose boat we had, what was his name? Remember? We went up. I remember getting the boat, and we went through some locks. On the,
Oh no, that's from St. Charles.
well,
There were two times. You're right. You're very right. But
We went when they had all that fireworks.
yeah,
Remember that one time?
yeah, that was. No, he's not.
That's the most fireworks I ever saw in my entire life. Everywhere you looked, the whole sky was full of fireworks.
What was it, Mom? You know what the guy that we gave the parrot to? Jim Coleman. But we went to another time. We went to some other guys
Well, we
down in
went and
Mississippi.
raced ski cars. You remember? We
Oh,
were
yeah.
coming back from St. Charles.
Go
About 1
karts.
o'clock in the morning.
Go karts.
Go karts, yeah, and we had to race the go karts.
Yeah, we did. We did that, didn't we?
We knew how to have a good time, didn't we? That one time you came down to Niagara and got me. You remember that?
Mhm.
And we went to St. Louis.
Yeah,
And then Pam still got that picture of me that you took
I love that picture.
waiting for the
Waiting for the
black
train.
cat waiting for the train to St. Louis.
Mhm.
My cowboy hat.
Yeah. That was a good picture. I like that.
Yeah, it was pretty good. I still got those other pictures that you took of the dogs and was there some kids in there? It's somewhere. And of course, I got 3 or 4 pictures of Reagan when she was little. You know that bunch you gave me when she wasn't very old. What, a couple of years old?
Yeah.
On the refrigerator door.
Oh yeah, yeah. I like those. Those were
And
good.
you're on there with that hat on.
I love that hat.
That was that was a ragtime.
Oh, that was a different hat.
Over at Punky McLaughlin's.
Yeah,
I
across
think.
the street.
Were you there?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I can tell you what I was wearing. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I had that one hat for a long time. I still have it. I won't get rid of that hat. I love that hat. It's really warm, you know. It's really beat up now, though. I don't know if it's very fashionable anymore. But yeah, we've had a lot of fun, haven't we?
I told her about the time Nate got out and the fire chief got him. Or
Oh,
the
yeah.
police chief found him.
Oh my
Remember
gosh,
that?
I forgot about that. Yeah.
He was over. I went to church and the police chief was in my church. And I said, tell your policemen when they're out patrolling to watch for a...
He was on their side of the railroad tracks, wasn't he?
No, that was another time.
Oh.
He was over there about 4th and Harrison. There was a dog in heat. And I went over there. I think I went and got him. And he was sitting there then, just kind of patiently waiting.
I remember that. He
Yeah.
wouldn't come to you either.
And I told Jackie, I prayed to St. Anthony. He did a hell of a good job because I didn't even leave the church and they already found him.
Yeah.
You know.
I know. that's when you taught me about St. Anthony.
It's amazing, isn't it, how that works?
Oh, and you're right on the money. Yeah.
And you go to a Catholic church, and there's St. Anthony. He's in there. He's
Yeah.
lost. He's
Saint of lost things.
lost things. Lost
Yeah. Oh, and
souls,
so
yeah.
right.
Yeah.
I mean,
never
all
had
those things you tell me.
Anything that I ever lost that I counted anything, I've always found it.
Yeah.
You always find it.
Yeah,
he,
but
he screws you around sometimes.